Hello everyone, this is iKonakona, and this is my first impressions video of the Battlefield 3 beta. Yes, it's finally here. I am very excited to be playing this right now. I actually woke up at 5 o'clock this morning just to check my email so that I can see if I got a beta key. By the way, I didn't get the beta key that early. It took a while for them to send out the beta keys for early access, but I eventually got it, and I started playing. Now, this is the PC version of the beta, and I've been playing it for a few hours now. And it is a lot of fun to play. It not only is a lot of fun, but the game looks great. Even though this is just a beta, and there are some bugs here and there, especially bugs that have to deal with animation, still, the game looks great and plays great. I really like the weapons, I really like the visuals, the effects, the sound, all of that stuff. Now, you're probably wondering what sets this game apart from all the other games out there. I mean, we've seen a lot of other first-person shooter games. What sets Battlefield 3 apart from all the other ones? And in my opinion, it has to do with the underlying technology behind this game, namely the Frostbite 2 engine. Now, this is a new engine that DICE has been working on for years, and it really excels in 5 key areas: animation, destruction, scale, rendering, and audio. Now, as you can probably tell from the gameplay, this game has great animation. It's very fluid and it's very dynamic. There's ragdoll effects and physics involved, and they actually borrowed a technology called Ant from FIFA, another EA title. And that technology, what it allows you to do is to really make fluid motions of human bodies. So when they're running and when they're going to prone or crouching, there's a very fluid transition between these states, and it looks a lot more realistic. Another thing you may have noticed is the destruction in this game, and unlike other first-person shooters which have sort of static maps where nothing really changes on the map, Battlefield 3 has a very dynamic, destructible environment, meaning you can chip away cover if someone's behind it, you can blow down walls, you can blow through glass, all this kind of cool stuff, and it really changes the way that the game plays. For example, if there's someone that's shooting you from behind a wall, you don't have to like flank around and try and get him. You can actually just blow away the wall and kill him. And I mean, it's that simple. And also, now he can't use that position anymore because you blew it away, and so it really forces the players to think on their feet and adjust to the situation. And I don't think I've played any other first-person shooter that makes the player think like that. It's a really new dynamic that I really like. So for the beta, you can only play one map right now, which is this one, Operation Metro. But just because only one map is included right now, it does not mean it's small. No, no. This map is huge. It has multiple sections to this map, and that's what the Frostbite 2 engine allows them to do. It allows them to create maps of different scales. You can have different fighting environments within the same map. So you can have indoor close quarters combat sections like this, or you can have very open, large outdoor sections, which you'll see later on. And in the final game, there's going to be vehicles. Unfortunately, there's no vehicles in this beta, but there will be vehicles in the final game. Vehicles like tanks, APCs, jeeps, helicopters, and even jets. Those are going to be a lot of fun, even though I'm probably going to crash them a lot. Yeah, I'm kind of a noob at flying, but still, they're a lot of fun to fly. Now that we're outdoors, you can really get the sense of the visuals in this game, and it just blows me away. I mean, just look at the grass, look at the trees, the rocks, the entire environment. It just looks fantastic. And they really did a great job, I think, with the lighting in this game. You noticed that down when we were in the subway, there were some people with flashlights on, and I've never seen flashlights that actually look like that. Like they have sort of a lens flare effect, and you can actually turn on your flashlight. Let's say you're in close quarters combat and you want to surprise your enemy. Well, you can just kind of turn on your flashlight really quick and kind of blind your enemy and use that as kind of a tactical advantage. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I've never seen a game where you can actually do that, where that's actually a viable tactic in the game. So the visuals in this game are really, really cool. Another thing cool about this game is the audio, and actually Battlefield Bad Company 2, the game before this, actually won an award for some of the best audio in a video game, and I would probably have to agree. It has some of the coolest audio. It sounds really real. I mean, when you change environments, let's say you're going from outdoors to indoors, the gun sounds actually change sound, and it's like, wow, it's like I'm there, you know. It doesn't it doesn't stay the same all the time. It depends on where you are in the environment, and it actually changes the sound of your gun and stuff. So I thought that was really cool, and this game is no different. It has great audio. Now, I've mentioned a lot of cool stuff about the game, but one thing I don't like about the game is Origin and the way you have to launch the game. Now, to launch the game, you have to go to the Battlelog website. It's a website where you can log into with your Origin ID, and it basically has all your stats, but within it, it has a server browser, kind of like the one you're used to within a game. And to join a game, you actually have to go to the website, select one of the servers, and then join the game, and it'll somehow launch the game for you. And to me, that's kind of a weird concept of having to go to a website, launch the game from there, and it'll just somehow, the game will pop up and the game will start. I'm used to just kind of having everything within the game, like double clicking on the icon on the desktop, opening up the game, having the server browser within the game, and just joining from there. But no, you can't do that. You have to go to the Battlelog website, log in, and launch the game from there. So it's kind of weird like that. Now, in terms of the gameplay, there are 4 classes you can play from, and if you play TF2, you'll know this concept of having classes within a game. Each class has a specific function or a specific thing that they're really good at, so you can see the classes on the bottom left here. You have Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon or Sniper. People like to snipe in that one. For the Assault class, you're equipped with a standard assault rifle as well as a medic pack, so you're basically a medic for your team. Now for the Engineer class, I think you're equipped with either an SMG or a carbine rifle. I think if you're playing as the Americans, you actually have an M4A1 carbine rifle, not the the M16. So your range is a little bit shorter, I think. Now for the Support class, you provide ammo for your team, so you can actually drop ammo packs and give ammo for your team, and you have a really heavy machine gun to lay down suppressing fire. And as the Recon class, you have a sniper rifle, and so you can kind of stay in the back and pick off people. Now this game supports teamwork, so you'll notice in the bottom left those 4 green names. That's actually my squad, and those are my squad mates. Now in Battlefield 3, you can break up the larger team into smaller squads of 4, so you can get together with a few of your friends, create a squad, and really support each other in the game. Now, I know I talk a lot on the mic on TF2 as for communication purposes, because I think communication is the key for winning any game. But I did not know how to work the mic in this game. I'm sure there's an in-game VoIP system where you can talk in the game, but I knew that, well, even though if I got it to work, probably my teammates won't really listen to me because, I don't know, for some reason, not many people on the PC have a mic and are willing to use it. And I've run across this problem a few times, and so that's actually one of the reasons why I'm going to get Battlefield 3 for the Xbox, and hopefully in the next few days I'm going to be able to download the beta on the Xbox. So in conclusion, this Battlefield beta is great. It's a lot of fun to play. The visuals in this game are fantastic. It's some of the best graphics I've seen in a first-person shooter. Now, there are a few bugs here and there. You have to go to the Battlelog website now to launch the game, so I have to get used to that, as well as some graphical animation bugs that kind of make people do weird things in-game. But I understand that this is a beta, and hopefully by the time they release this game, they would have ironed out all those bugs. Now, if you have early access to the beta, or you're planning on getting the beta, please let me know. I'm always looking for people to play with. And if you played the beta already, what are your thoughts on it? What do you think? I'm really curious as to what other people think about this game. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.